Hello everybody and welcome to day 5 of Tom Ender Plays 7 Days to Die Iron Man mode. So first things first, let's do the dun dun dun. Yeah, we're still okay. Right, so what happened during the night? I mean, first thing I want to say is, now that I'm getting to grips with these food and water meters at the bottom, I'm getting a much more comfortable understanding between these two separated from these two. I like it. I would prefer them to be twice the height. I mean, they're so small. There's going to be no effect on the overall GUI if they were twice the height. I think that would just help. And the XP bar can be twice the height as well. So I ate all of my yucca plants to put my health all the way up. My food all the way up. I didn't need the yucca plants. They didn't give any health, so there's no point keeping them to heal. And they gave 1 point of food with no risk of dysentery, so I just scoffed a lot. What else did I do? I spent my point afterwards on my minus 69er. Reason why is we need to get out there. We need to get the resources in to get this base ready. I mean, it's day 5. I can't be hanging around so much. Okay, I've also brought with me the candles. I need to think of suitable positions to help light my zone. I mean, the best you're probably going to get is like these, but as I said, I don't know in the way that the lighting is currently like screwed up, I think, in the desert. Whether I need lighting at all. I don't know if that amount of lighting is going to help me see any better during the blood moon. If it does go like dark. But hey, there's some lighting there. If it's not enough, I'll just have to shoot blindly until I can sort something out. But there wasn't a cactus. Oh yes, there was. Okay, I just ran on a cactus. Right, I need stone. I need wood. I need what, 6 trees, did I say? Something like that. And okay, it's a new session. Come on, let's say it. Let's say, is it Zombie Dog Day? Come on, it wouldn't have been the same with me saying that. I don't want to be fighting people, but okay, come on. God, he took a few hits, didn't he? Right, I'm in a bit of burnt land. It's kind of a bit of nothing, isn't it? It's kind of like patches of the other biome. Bit half and half. I like where they've done that now, rather than it being like this solid wall of biome change. It's kind of a little bit of a fade between zones. That's better. Much nicer. So this may be boring for a little while. What can we talk about? I know, let's talk about early alpha, like alpha 4s and things. For those who didn't play the early alphas, it was so funny. I mean, you could see the potential of the game right back then. But what you had is, you would literally just like spawn, and the zombies always knew where you were, and they didn't spawn that far away, and they would just like spawn and just head straight towards you. I mean, they would walk. I mean, don't get me wrong, they weren't crazy, but you quickly had to create this base, and obviously the AI was just terrible, and it was almost kind of like a very small base defense game where you just had this constant like wave of zombies slowly shifting towards whatever it is that you put up. And one of the things that you found out quite quickly was they just didn't know what to do with water. They would stand in water and then all their animation would stop and their movement would stop. So you just built a moat. That was it. Defense number 1, just build a moat. And they just walked up and stood in the water, and that was the end of it. But I say you can see the potential straight away of the game. It was like, okay, this could be really cool. And yeah, over the period of the various alphas, you had things like, you know, creating the underground base, and then they would just dig down, straight down, and that was fun to see this, like, massive holes in the ground where the zombies would just dig down. And then you had, I mean, they had cave systems for a while. Now, I haven't seen those for a long time. I mean, yes, they got like these little kind of caves whereby you can find like almost like a little underground bunker. But at one point in one of the various alphas, you actually had like cave systems, proper cave systems, and they were bad because there would be zombies in them. So hunting around in a cave system in the dark with zombies, that was tough. But they've gone. I haven't seen them since, I think. What else did we have? Oh, we had, say, the wooden spikes of Doom. You could just create these really cool looking wooden spikes. They started off like the wooden circular. They were like square edged, and you would butt them up against each other, and they actually look pretty effective. I mean, if you really did those in real life, they were at such a high angle. I think like they were 2 blocks high, and those angles are so high. You just looked at it and thought, God, standing there, you're just gonna break your ankle before you. Never mind the spike on the top. I mean, you just snap your ankle. But they didn't take damage, so you just had endless fields of these spikes, wooden spikes. Of course, I mean, wood grows on trees. So yeah, you every day you would just get up and just make more wooden spikes and extend your field and make little pathways through it so that you could navigate some kind of weird maze to get in and out of your base. But the zombies, I mean, they wouldn't understand. They would just, you know, walk through these spikes. So that was cool for a while. Just endless fields of spikes. You didn't even have to bother upgrading them. Actually, I don't even think you could upgrade the first ones. I mean, later on they let you upgrade them to like metal tipped and stuff. I think the first lot were just wood. I mean, now I don't mean the spikes you see these days, whereby you've got pointy sticks. These were like, how to explain? They said they were 2 blocks high, sort of like big spikes. You know, just one single spike filled the whole block square sort of thing. They were not like little stakes you see now. And of course, we had the whole dig down to the ground, and zombies would just path straight towards you, irregardless if there was a hole. They wouldn't stop and try and go around. So, yeah, you just built these bases with just massive drops, and the zombies would just fall down these holes. I can't remember these squares there was at the time. I think it was 20, and if you built them 20 deep, they could not survive the fall. And they would drop treasure. The zombies now, I mean, occasionally they drop these bags, but they would just drop treasure. So you would just create this huge hole, the grill, for a ceiling, and have all these zombies fall down, hit this grill, because you'd stand under the grill, and you could reach through the grill. Oh, that's not quite that many. You could reach through the grill and just pick up all the treasure they were dropping. It was kind of like one of those like Minecraft setups where you farm farm monsters, like. So that was fun. Let's get this finished. I mean, so yeah, it's gone through lots of... I can probably think of a whole ton of other different things that happened. I mean, this is a good one. At one point they had it so that the zombies, when they died, they left like a bloody pile of their corpse, and the thinking behind it was, as lots and lots of zombies died, there would be a mass of corpses, and the zombies would climb on top of their corpses. And I thought, okay, that's quite a, a nice effect. That'd be cool. You just ended up with just the whole screen was just getting littered with these big bloody piles, and it was just slow everything down. And because you're thinking, like, at the moment, there's a limit really to how many how many zombies you want on the screen before you get like a hit on your viewing, and to have just masses of piles of rotten corpses, it just didn't help. People with especially low-end machines just lag like hell, and it wasn't really that effective. So you're probably thinking, well, why are you looking at the screen at? What are you thinking about while you're talking? And I'm thinking, right, one of the problems you get with this kind of base, especially if I create a very small zone of fire here, is inevitably zombies will just start hitting my posts. I have two choices. Either let them and just let them take the post down, or I need somewhere I can go to and just quickly shoot them to stop them from hitting it and drag their attention away from what they're doing. So I could put shooting points along here. It's not my main position, so spitters aren't going to see me. So I think that's probably what I'll do. So I think a single row probably be fine. So if I mean, sometimes it's better just to leave him knock post out. If you're fighting against the big spitter guys and they see you because you're trying to get somebody away from one of these pillars, that's going to cause more damage from my base than knocking a post out. So just go ahead and knock a post out. So it should be able to take... I said, normally try and build them so they can lose 2 legs, but I don't think this base would cope with that leg and that leg gone. This leg spanning across to this leg. It might, but I'm not sure. 2 legs in, a scattered position across the board would be fine. 2 legs in the same place is what you don't want. Okay, so I am going to put some stuff here quickly. I need 8. I've got the wood, because the next thing I need to be thinking about is strengthening up those legs underneath. Okay, so if I need to get things off legs, I can just come here and shoot them off the legs. Right, I could do the same that side, but let's focus on my next biggest issue, and that is just getting these, at least the bottom 2, upgraded. I mean, I didn't cut down 6 trees just now. I did collect a bunch of wood, but it's not going to be enough. But we're still early in the day. And maybe those trees behind me that I planted the other day, if they pop up one more growth cycle, I might go over there and harvest them. Okay, what are we doing for wood? We're still fine. Okay, let's... Since I built them, let's upgrade them. This is going to be a... They're going to be hitting this area a lot. I can tell. There's so many in such close proximity. They will just be knocking these posts down. Okay, I'm not going to build the third. I haven't got the wood resources. And I need metal now to upgrade those. One of the things I can do, I could do this on the strongest ones, if they still let me. I mean, is this even a thing? And if it is, where have they put it? I don't think it's available. I think I'm going to have to create the workbench or the wood saw. I think they have it now. Yeah, I want the wooden paneling. And there isn't any wooden paneling here. It's probably behind the wood saw. I think that's what happened in Alpha 18. And those wooden panels, you can rotate them and basically use them as edging. I can put that all the way around, and I can upgrade them 2 pieces as well. So it basically makes it so there's 2 blocks all the way around. But the zombies won't see it as 2 blocks. They, you know, they can walk straight past. If they decide to attack one of your legs, there's like 2 layers of defense then. Just gives them a lot of strength. And also, that tiny little paneling, that thin panel sheet, can support the weight just as good as the main core of the leg. So as long as one of those 4 paneling edges is still intact all the way up, it's as though the leg is still there. So, when we get chance to make... Oh, what's what I need? There's that thing over there. Trouble with trees is close to your base, you just can't see a thing. Let's get rid of this person. Oh god, yeah, you're a comely, attractive zombie. Not. Right. I mean, these few trees here, they just haven't got any thickness to them. Pointless chopping them right now. Okay. How much? I got in 6. Let's find somewhere to stick these down. I am running out of wood in the area. I need to push these things back a bit. I don't want them so close. There's a chicken. I just literally ran over a chicken. That's just amazing. I mean, is he still there? Is he just standing there? No, it's run off over there. I actually stood on the chicken. Brilliant. Okay, let's head back. Let's get some more of the base ready. I need to think about stone. I need to think about converting all of my feathers into arrows. That was an egg. That was an egg, folks. We want more eggs. My food meter is fine for now. I can scoff the rest of that yucca. Right, one of the things I can do for stone is to push on with my hole. what I do need to do is formulate some kind of ladder structure. That would be cool. That high? Nah, I don't want it that high. Don't even want that, actually. Because I'm going to want to put a hatch on the top. So I want 2 pieces of ladder. While we hatch. Yeah, thank you. Right. Good. Shovel. Let's clear some mess out down here. I'm gonna need another block probably, and another ladder. Okay. Shovel. Oh God. And I can't even pick it back up. Let's try that again, shall we? Okay. So what have we got here? This looks like metal. Oh, that's stone there. Okay, well I want the stone, so that's what I wanted. Just the way that the artwork is blended in with each other, it looks like that was still going to be some kind of soil, sand, clay, whatever. That is metal, isn't it? Yeah. Fantastic. Oh, no, that is soil sand. Oh, let's back them out with the stone. So this is just to increase our stone pile. We need to make arrows. Because I took my minus 69er. I'm going through this slightly better. Only because I knew that this was going to be the case. Okay. We could probably start focusing on going down some kind of slope. Let me stamina back up a bit. I mean, this is not good for a nighttime mine. What you need for a nighttime mine is to be a lot deeper. I can hear a wolf outside. But that's not the noise of a zombie dog, so the wolf is fine. Your nighttime mine needs to be a lot deeper so that when you're mining... God, that wolf is making a lot of noise. Get my stamina back. When you're mining, you don't want the zombies to be able to hear you, so it needs to be pretty deep. And this is really shallow. But mining at this metal, this close to the surface, when I get around to doing it, that's going to make a ton of noise. That really will. It's so close to the surface, and metal is not a quiet substance to mine. So where is this dog? I can hear you. There you are. Alright. Like last time, where you're going to attack me through the railings and smash you in the face? Yeah, come on. Come on, put your face through the railing. Come on. Keep missing. Come on, put your face through the railings. I keep missing him. I'm having quite the success as I had last time with this one. Okay. I don't think the damage was that bad, was it? No. Oh, that one up there is. We can repair it. The dog will come back in a minute. Is he coming back now? I could just go outside and smash him in the face. Right. 2. That's all I got. 2. Oh, he's back. Really? It's so annoying. I'm gonna go out and get you in a minute. Oh. Oh, they're coming straight for me. And we got the dog as well to play with. Right, one thing at a time. Dog. Then we can do zombie horde. Dog, you're just still running, you. That's gonna be alright. Pain, he's gonna come back. Oh, look, they've all stopped. I'll keep an eye on that dog. So come this way, so I can watch for the dog. Oh, that was a runner. That dog is coming back. No, he's... Yes. I think the dog is coming back now. Yeah, here he comes. Come on, dog. Okay. I know we can go in and get that last zombie, but before we do... I forgot what this is like on normal. Walking speed is very nice on normal. I do love some of this new artwork they got here. They didn't have that many different zombies before in Alpha 18, for those who haven't played. It's where they seem to have added a whole bunch of new zombie looks. Oh, let's go get this guy as well. I mean, if you're gonna clear out the area, let's tidy up. Come on, you. Yeah. Mace to the face. I'm kind of missing that metal mace that you normally have, because that is just brutal. I did love that metal mace, but unless it's on the workbench, it's gone. I know I can craft a baseball bat, but that metal mace was just brilliant. It was just bits of metal stuck on a piece of wood. I mean, the artwork for it didn't look great. I mean, that's maybe why they got rid of it. But it did a ton of damage. It was awesome. Right, okay. Let's get that lot finished up there. And then we can have a look at our arrow capacity. We can put maybe a protection for my head from annoying birds that don't seem to have appeared yet today. It's my famous last words, isn't it? I'm going to turn around and there's going to be incoming. Whack that to 20. We're okay on the stone now. We didn't do bad. Down there in the hole. Okay, well, I can't see and protect these two. Or these two very easily, can I? Didn't give myself any shooting angles on the other legs. So it might be worth, in a minute, like just chiseling out that piece there. But not right now. Let's get some of this stuff finished. So I need 8 more little wooden railings. Or wooden bars. Obviously in the future all this needs to be upgraded to, you know, metal and concrete and something other than the thinnest wood in the world. But I mean, night 7 8 days to die. Night 7 on standard difficulty shouldn't be that rough. I know there's like 8 of them I've got to set as, which is default for one player. 8 is a lot to keep on top of. There's only so many I can kill at a time, isn't there? You know? 8's quite a few. Ah, if I have this. Oh, this'll do, yeah. Let's put 3 here, so let's make use of this extra piece that I did. Can now utilize this to clear them off of those. So it's only this very front one, but if I put something on the outside edge here, there you go. I won't have to actually dismantle anything. Oh, I could put it on both sides maybe. If I accidentally fall off, I fall off inside my wire fencing. So that's not bad. I could build just another edge there, just... Oh, it'll be dark. I won't really be able to afford to light this whole area just yet. So another bit of edging would be nice. At some point I could extend this further in and put another leg support, but this just gives me the room to get angles to shoot guys. Okay, I'm liking that. I need some kind of bird protection. So the one thing I haven't done here is I haven't marked my posts. Always need to mark your posts. Upgrade your posts. I mean, importantly, these ones here, they're protected on all sides. I can't see them. The moment I put something on top of this, I'll never get access to this again. So, really, your post sections should be upgraded as best you can before you think about a roof. Because you can't really come back afterwards. Once it's done, it's done. So if I can go and get some metal and upgrade these to metal, not full metal, just some metal, that's not a bad idea. So that's what we'll do. We'll get them upgraded. Because once I start on some kind of roof structure, yeah, the only way I can get access to them again would probably be from the outside where you've got your anti-spider defenses, is to remove the anti-spider defenses. And then upgrade them to like concrete or something. Or steel. Come on, stamina. Let's drink the water. I could probably do having one of these chilies. Am I gonna lose anything? No, I can have a chili. Just to get that health and water bar close to max. I'm not sure how much scrap iron this is going to take to do one upgrade. Never mind more than one. Oh, I've got that bit of fence to fix as well, haven't I? Okay, so let's get that bit of iron. Let's just fix this fence. It was one piece that was... yeah, that was pretty bad. The rest of this is fine. That's probably the next worst. Yeah, I'll do that one. Okay. We need to know how much iron it's going to take to upgrade one of these posts. Oh, there's no iron. It's straight to cobblestone, is it? Okay. Well, let's see where this takes us. It's probably going to be 10. It could be 4. Let's try 4. Oh, this is going to eat up my stone if it's this. How much does it need? It's not saying. Okay. 5s. 10s. Yeah, 10s. Is it? What's it going to do? It's going to cobble. That's not great. These don't have great structural integrity. And then it's concrete. Okay, I've probably just weakened my whole base here. The reason for that is if this leg or wherever it goes, and this pillar is offering the support, unless they've changed it, I mean, I haven't checked any of the structural integrity rules for a while, this will not be able to hold horizontal weight as good as wood. I mean, this wood will probably have better horizontal strength than this. So when it comes to holding up something that's lost a leg, this key piece is not going to be very good. I'm going to be relying on side pieces. So that right there is a problem. I'm not going to upgrade them all. Oh, what's this, man? I thought I didn't have, like, to worry about weather. You are hot. It says elemental protection. Okay, whatever. I'm not level 6 yet, but I'm hot. God, yeah, I'm getting very red zoned out here. Right, okay, so now I've just finished complaining and moaning about the fact that this isn't going to offer me the structural strength that I need. We can solve both the heat and my anti-bird problem by getting myself some kind of roof, and it's going to be a very shallow roof. I mean, it's a real shallow roof. Do I go up another one? It's only going to cost me like 4 blocks, isn't it? So go up another one. I mean, the difference there for the height, because I'm just going to have a few legs, it's not going to cost me any real wood for a bit more height. But the previous one was probably a little bit on the low side. I feel just a tad claustrophobic. Okay. Oh, wood. Wood, we're kind of doing okay. So, those structural points are a long way out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this. I might just not do these side ones. Just do a square. Oh, well, my heat is gone anyway. Clearly the temperature's cooling. It is 6:30. It looks like it's midday. Okay. The only problem with the roof is you're adding structural weight to those particular poles, those legs. So if those legs get taken out, the amount of weight that they were carrying and have to support, or the others have to support, is drastically increased. I mean, big time, because it's not just the floor, it's now a whole like second layer of the building that those legs were holding up, making it almost impossible for the other legs to cope. So you don't really want that much of a roof on your fighting platform, if any. But because of annoying vultures and things, you're gonna need some kind of roof over your head, just to keep them away. I'm not gonna fill all of this out with roof structure. That's yet again added weight. I mean, that's not too bad. I could do with putting those side ones in at some point, just to add some stability and strength. But this should make it a little bit harder for those flyers to come in. Yeah, I need more candles so I can see what I'm doing. Let's just strengthen these up. These are the anti-spider pieces. The only thing they can climb up at the moment are the legs. So you're putting these on so that they just bump their head at the top on the ledge. Oh, we've got the heat stroke coming in again. Going out again. Yeah, that's quite annoying. There was it's a metal one I wanted, the semi-metal, which had the same structural integrity as wood, but it was just more durable. That cobblestone, yeah, that's not great, unless they've changed the structural integrity. Okay, so poles across from these sides would take the pressure of these legs. Ooh, wood is real low. I can't afford to do that. Okay, what was it this one did? Concrete, wasn't it? Yeah, cement. That's not happening. Right. Upgrading that? No. I can upgrade that. It just needs these things. Oh. Some kind of extra defense we can do. I don't really want to be upgrading doors. Because doors just attract zombies. Yeah, Crawford is better off not having a door. As strange as that sounds, I haven't actually told it to. Probably wants. No, I can't afford it. I'll leave that go. Oh, so we're getting the end of episode 5. But we're doing okay. That'll do the trick. I want to see. Well, I can't see. I want to see when it gets dark how much those little lights are offering, but it's the blood moon dark that I need to see, not normal dark. I'm not sure they're going to offer me enough. But they'll do. I mean, that's all I got. I can't put a floodlight in. I got no electricity. Not yet. There's a bit of a roof that will make it really awkward for the angles, for buzzards and things. Or vultures, wherever they are. Yeah, they'll keep getting confused. Okay. How are we doing? I'm not sure how many we're going to need. Let's push it all the way up. We can try with 4. No. It's probably going to be 10. Alright. We've got some minutes to spare. It's 8:30. Let's just clear away all this from around the base. Just to help me see what's a crawler, what's not a crawler, what's a snake. Just need to know that any blob on the ground in the dark is not a plant. And you can punch these, you don't have to use the axe. Back in the early alphas, whereby you would gain experience by doing stuff, it was great to go around and punch all these, because you would get like melee experience. And you would gain character levels based on how much experience you're earning, so punching a load of stuff would just give you some free levels. Because you'd be going up in a skill that, I mean, you potentially weren't going to use. But it didn't matter. I mean, what is this, by the way? Is that oil, I think? Because I'm in the desert, it's probably an oil. I can't make it into oil yet, but it's my fuel. Well, we can gather it. Looks like there's more ore below. Yeah, well, I can see that. Can't believe it's 9:15. Look how light it is. I mean, any moment now it's going to start spawning like full speed zombies, nighttime zombies. It's like it's the middle of the day. I know I've been like saying this like every episode now, but I just can't get used to this desert being so bright. I mean, I could destroy that sports bag. It's never going to respawn. Not this close to my base. It'll never get stuff. And not with me being so close to it, you know, passing by it personally all the time. It'll just not reset. And I could just... Was it going to be cloth? Leathers? Cloth. Those trees are better now, higher. The oak, I think, are better to grow than the conifer because their branches are higher, and once they're up like that, I can see past them. So when I harvest these oak, I'll probably just plant oak from now on, just for the line of sight. I mean, it's night time and I'm still out harvesting. It's quite crazy. It's going. It's about to go bong. Night time. Let's see if this is enough. It is. Okay. Then what do I want? It just wants a completely different door. Okay. Right, let's go on up before we get people charging. So, there we are. End day 5. I do believe we gained a level in there somewhere, so we'll look at that in a moment. Struggling with storage space, which is something else that we can deal with soon. I need that. I want more candles. I want that. I don't need that. Or that. We'll scrap that again for now. Okay, I want more wood. That's what I want. Okay, 2 lots of bacon and eggs. Fantastic. Food and water are reasonably low. Let's just drink that one. And while we're waiting, we'll get 2 candles on the go. Oh, we can't within this. Do that again. 2 candles on the go. Eat this. Brilliant. Turn that off. How much is that? 36 food. And how much food are we on? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's 33. So in a minute we'll eat that. Not straight away. Max every point I can get from it. And our water, since we've got endless amounts of water, we'll just drink that. Okay. We have 1 point available. We're level 5. Let's just quickly talk about what I'm going to put up and talk about day 6. And then that'll be it for the session. So what am I going to put up? This is basically a free point now. I've got everything that I need. I mean, yeah, we haven't looked in there. For those who haven't seen this before, this is a list of books that you can read. And what you're trying to do is... So that one there, I read a book, and it's unlocking this perk. 10% more damage as a 6. And it's not in order, or they weren't normally in order. They were just like random books that you find. But if you get them all, you get the bonus at the bottom. So I've read this book as well. What was it? Yeah, so they're not in order. It's just things. Okay. They're just... There's good stuff on you. I mean, there's no point going out and saying, oh, I'm desperately looking for this book. I mean, if there's a trader and you're trying to find a particular book, then yes. But I think the world that it's generated for me has no traders. So the whole option of going to a trader and just getting goodies that you want by selling them lots of stuff that, to be honest, is just rubbish, is not going to be an option. One of the things that traders did offer was some nice treasure hunting quests. You go off and either dig up treasure or get treasure from a building, and they can give you some nice rewards. Well, I don't need it. It's fine. There's nothing that's going to give me that we can't find via other means, so just makes things slightly, I would say slightly harder. I'd say slightly less easy, because I consider the whole trader thing to be a bit easy. So no traders, fine by me. I'm happy with that. Not a problem. That was oil, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so my point is a free point. I can pick anything. I don't care. I don't need anything. I can start leveling up strength, ready for pummel your face number 2. I need 3 in strength, so that's going to cost me 3 points. 2 more for strength, and then 1 for the thug. That would be cool. I could get that healing thing started. I've kind of read a little bit on you. There was like on the info tooltip in the journal about critical hits, and from what I understand, and I might be wrong, and you can put something in the comments if I'm wrong, is you start off with like 100% immunity to critical hits, and critical hits are things like bleeding and disease and stuff. And then, as you suffer hits in combat and your hit points start to go down, the chances of critical injuries increase. So if you've taken like a few hits in combat, the next hit might start you bleeding, or the next hit might break a leg, or get your infection level to kick off. So picking this, I gather, is going, not only is going to like make it heal faster, but if I am unlucky enough to get that bleed, is it going to heal a bleed? I mean, bleeding usually needs bandages. I mean, the leg I can understand, but it's not going to heal an infection either. So I'm still getting confused by this. So if it's not going to heal infections and it's not going to heal bleeding, what the hell is it really? I'm still confused by this critical injuries. I'm sure we will experience them and find out, but yeah, I am a bit confused. 1 health every 90 seconds is pointless, but the next one up, 45 seconds, is not so bad. I mean, it's a start. I could also think about picking up the grow, some crops. Don't need it right now. That's a purely depending on where you are in the world kind of thing. In the desert with so much yucca around, yeah, it's not that important. You could go for some kind of extra defense, but really, if I'm fighting in melee and I'm relying on light armor, I've got bigger problems. And trading in heavy armor, which is what I probably would be if I'm in melee, well, I haven't got any heavy armor really, so I can't make any. So no. Attacking faster is always good. Club in the face, 10% quicker. But as I said, I kite when I club usually. I don't like getting cornered and clubbing like a crazy man. Even though we did in episode 1. It's not that kind of use for me. See, I think it's going to come down to things like getting the intelligence up now, so I can start thinking about some of these higher things that are locked behind low prime stats. This is an option, so that when I start going out and taking apart cars, I'm going to get better stuff. Or more of it. No, I think it's time to just put up the intelligence. It does nothing for me right now. But it's a step towards... I mean, yeah, it unlocks like I'm start making my bicycle. I can't make the parts. on it. I need a workbench, really, I think. I'm not going to worry about my bicycle right now. But heading towards this, my cement mixer. I think that's my next goal. So, it is the end of the episode. Day 6 is almost upon us. Day 6 is going to be a day of clearing out the house. We've done a couple of episodes of just building. That's pretty boring for you guys to watch. It's time to go and clear out some houses. Find some goodies in the house. Get in some close quarter slaughter. Yeah, that's what we're going to do tomorrow. Day 6 is a house clearing day. So, see you for day 6.